This week's episode focuses on the new Gombe 3M zone and the Gombe State's 2025 financial plan. The 2025 budget of 320 billion naira prioritizes infrastructure development, healthcare and education.
Economic sector.
The 2024 financial year has been a particularly challenging period for many Nigerians. The naira devaluation and the high inflation rate have significantly reduced purchasing power. Like most states, Gombe's finances were also affected. Yet, the challenges would not deter the ambition and development agenda of Gombe.
In the 2025 fiscal year, we plan to generate a sum of 160 billion, 270 million, 745,000 naira only as recurrent revenues, and a sum of 71 billion, 520 million only as capital receipts, while our estimated closing balance for 2024 is expected to be 11 billion, 680 million, 745,000 naira only. Revenue and expenditure estimates. The proposed sectoral allocations for 2025 budget is as follows. Recurrent revenue receipts. These are expected to be sourced as follows. Internally generated revenue of 25 billion, 20 million, 745,000. Statutory allocation of 15 billion naira only. Government share of value added tax, 60 billion naira only. Other Federation Accounts Allocation Committee receipts constitute 60 billion, 250 million naira only. 2. Recurrent expenditure. It comprises of personnel cost, which is 30 billion, 230 million, 765,000 naira only. Overhead cost, 35 billion, 195 million, 250,000 naira only. Social benefits, 8 billion and 34 billion naira only. Debt payments, 37 billion, 225 million naira only. Grants and subsidies, 402 million, 202,000 naira only. Capital receipts. This is expected to be accrued from the opening balance of 100 billion, transfer from consolidated revenue fund for 149 billion, 183 million, 530,000 naira only. Other capital receipts comprise of 4 billion, 500 million only. And domestic grants of 15 billion, 720 million only. Allow me to highlight some of the notable achievements of this administration. In infrastructure development, our administration has constructed over 800 kilometers of road networks under our Network 11-100 program, delivering enhanced productivity and improved economic activities across the state. As you are all aware, we recently signed an MOU for the construction of a 100 megawatt solar power plant in order to drive industrialization and ensure energy independence. In the educational sector, we built over 1,600 classrooms and thereby enhanced access to quality education for our young population. We recruited 1,000 teachers to bridge the human resource gap in our education sector. We also upgraded 5 legacy secondary schools into mega colleges with the capacity to accommodate up to 15,000 students and equip them with state-of-the-art facilities. Through the BESDA program, we successfully mopped up over 450,000 out-of-school children, as well as constructed integrated and their model schools in each of our local government areas, so as to align them with modern basic education. At the tertiary education level, we completed the Dubu campus of the Gombe State University, settled outstanding allowances for academic staff, and provided funding for the successful takeoff of the Lincoln University at Kumo.
The head of the legislative branch assured the executive that the 2025 financial plan would be scrutinized and supported in the public interest. The mutual goal is ensuring that the pace of development does not slow down.
We are happy to inform you that the Honorable House has received quite a number of bills, both executive and private member bills. While some have been passed into law, others are under scrutiny. And your support to our standing committees in conducting public hearing and other legislative scrutiny cannot be overemphasized. And those bills, when passed into law and assented properly and implemented, will surely better the lives of our constituents.
Armed with brushes, pens, and creative voices, budding and established talent from Nigeria's northeast are using art as a tool to address the region's pressing climate challenges. The Northeast Festival of Literature, Culture, and Creativity has become a haven for artists, writers, and performers to inspire change.
I think it is high time that the government goes beyond just dishing out policies, but begin to make the citizen now own up to it, to say, okay, this policy is not just a government policy, it is our personal policy. And we will have to work with it to make our environment better. And the only way you can make people own a project is when you make it creative. When you make it easy for people to relate with it. When you make it easy for people to understand, say, okay, yes, so this is important. So if you make it creative, if you turn the perspective, if you turn the approach, people will be more willing to participate. Gombe State is trying, yes, but they need to do more, yes.
Held at Gombe State University, the festival's 4th edition calls for states in the region to harness the talent of these creatives to drive policies that protect the environment.
We have, particularly in the northeast, and especially Gombe State, is in abundance. You could see the display, the cultural display by the students here. And like we mentioned, the various campaign songs we had, and so many other initiatives that are done by our young people. So we have bundles of talents, and I tell you, the sky is the limit. His Excellency is determined to pursue this effort of regional integration and regional collaboration. The way the country is being run now, it's like each region has to find ways of coming together and explore their potentials. So basically that is what we are doing, and Gombe State is not left out. We have a lot of initiatives here. We have the Gombe Goes Green project, which is to do with the environment. We are planting 1 million trees every year, and we've been doing that for the last 5 years. And it was the environmental challenges we are facing to see how the environment will be better protected.
Academics are confident that initiatives like this festival can foster sustainable environmental practices.
What I've tried to do today is to look at how climate change, literature, innovation, heritage, how they interplay, how all of these kinds of play and help in bringing about what we call resilience.
Our date palm, they blossom. You will not see any single person going there just to say they want to tamper with it. You see animals roaming about freely. That shows our little contributions towards ensuring that we mitigate the effect of climate change.
Students from several schools across the region joined the festival, participating in activities such as essay writing, painting, poetry, and tree planting campaigns. Through art and innovation, the festival serves as a beacon of hope in the fight against climate change. Gombe State Governor Yahaya has flagged off the construction of a new judiciary and House of Assembly complex. The new 3-arm zone is designed to co-locate the Gombe State Civil Service Secretariat, House of Assembly and Judiciary buildings. The end game is to fashion out a modern, vibrant and efficient state capital. After 28 years of state creation, most government offices are still housed in private buildings, and institutions do not have suitable environment to function. All these challenges will soon be in the past.
The new complex is designed to be a world-class facility equipped with modern amenities and promote efficiency and transparency. It will provide a conducive environment for lawmakers to discharge their duties and for the judiciary to administer justice without fear or favor. This project is a testament to our administration's unwavering commitment to progress and development. It aligns with our broader vision of transforming our state into a model of good governance.
For Governor Yahaya, it is about every arm of government functioning optimally and fulfilling its mandates to the people.
Laying of the foundation of the Gombe State High Court complex and the House of Assembly complex, together with the Secretariat complex, they constitute the 3-arm zones, thus symbolizing the harmonious coexistence and independence of the executive, legislative and judicial arms of government. This historic milestone is a testament to our administration's unwavering commitment to strengthening the governance structure of Gombe State. Since its creation 28 years ago, Gombe has never witnessed such a consolidated effort to create a befitting working environment for its civil and public servants. Today, we are setting the stage for a future anchored on robust governance through infrastructure and a legacy that will serve generations that are yet to come. Over the past 5 years, our administration has made significant strides across critical sectors. In education, we have built and renovated classrooms, employed qualified teachers, and introduced programs to ensure quality and efficient learning. In healthcare, we've revitalized existing hospitals and primary health centers and built new ones, thereby making quality medical services accessible to our people. Our investment in road networks have connected rural and urban areas, stimulating commercial and economic activities. In agriculture, we've supported our farmers with fertilizer and other agricultural inputs in order to boost productivity, safeguard rural livelihoods, and enhance food security. Other achievements in the energy, public service, and internal security sectors have further underscored our commitment to the prosperity and safety of Gombe State. I would like to assure you that I remain fully committed to my promise of leaving Gombe State better than I found it. The legislature and judiciary are the twin pillars of democracy and justice, playing indispensable roles in the governance and development of any society. The legislature, as the people's representatives, crafts the laws that guide our collective aspirations, debates policies, and provides the checks and balances needed for a functional democracy. The judiciary, on the other hand, stands as the impartial arbiter of justice, upholding the rule of law, protecting rights, and ensuring that justice is served without fear or favor. These institutions deserve befitting edifices that not only symbolize their dignity and importance, but also provide the conducive environment needed for their operations. By equipping them with world-class facilities, We reaffirm our belief in the sanctity of their functions and our commitment to strengthening the governance structures that underpin our democracy and social progress. Since coming to office in 2019, our administration has enjoyed a cordial working relationship with the legislative and judicial branches. My administration has done a lot to advance the autonomy of legislative and judicial branches of government. Working together, we've achieved remarkable progress, delivering good governance to every nook and cranny of our dear state. It is my sincere hope that these projects will further strengthen this relationship and provide our lawmakers and judicial officers with a conducive environment to enable them discharge their mandates effectively. The construction of the State High Court complex was awarded at the cost of 14.9 billion naira, while that of the State House of Assembly complex was awarded at the cost of 14.05 billion naira, making a total of about 28.9 billion naira. The projects were awarded to Datum Construction Limited and Mrs. Boom's Multinational Concern Limited, respectively. Two contractors with track record of excellence and high-quality performance. I have no doubt in their ability to deliver world-class infrastructure that meets the requirements of the two arms of government. I call on them to execute this task with utmost diligence, professionalism, and adherence to project standards and schedules. I call on all stakeholders to give them the required support in order to ensure the successful and timely execution of these projects. As we lay the foundation of these legacy projects today, I would like to remind us that they represent not just physical structures, but the foundation of a vibrant and progressive state, a state where governance is responsive, institutions are strong, and every citizen has an opportunity to thrive, and indeed thrive well. On a final note, I would like to thank all stakeholders, government officials, consultants, contractors, and every other person who is working tirelessly to ensure the successful takeoff and will ensure the success of this project. I call on all of us to remain steadfast in our resolve to work together so as to ensure that the foundation we lay today translates into a beacon of hope and prosperity for generations yet unborn. Together, we shall build a Gombe state that continues to inspire confidence and pride in all its citizens.
For us as lawmakers, this is not just only a building, but a testament to your sincere commitment and your sincere leadership professional in ensuring Gombe State is moved not only to the greater height, but to an enviable height in the entire nation. Your Excellency, we are very much grateful for this gesture. On behalf of myself, the honorable members and the entire staff of Gombe State House of Assembly, I extend our deepest appreciation and gratitude for these visionary initiatives. This will no doubt encourage us to continue with the good working relationship that is existing for this while between the executive, judiciary, and the legislature.
More than the physical structure that will eventually stand here, it symbolizes a commitment to upholding the rule of law, ensuring justice, and protecting the rights of all citizens. The project, upon completion, will no doubt provide a conducive environment for the administration of justice, enhancing the efficiency and effectiveness of our judicial system. Your Excellency, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it will not be out of place at this juncture to acknowledge with profound gratitude the cooperation, assistance and support of His Excellency, the Governor of Gombe State, Alhaji Muhammadu Inuwa Yahaya, CON Amajan Gombe, to the state judiciary over the years. His Excellency at every fora acknowledges the very cordial and harmonious working relationship between the three arms of government in the state, to which we are eternally grateful. As His Excellency laid the foundation of this complex, we assure you that the judiciary in Gombe State will envision a judicial system that is fair, impartial, incorruptible, dependable and accessible to all. We aspire to create a judiciary that inspires confidence, trust and respect. It is our earnest desire that this court building becomes a beacon of hope, justice and fairness to all manner of people in search of justice.
The complexes are designed to meet the current and future needs of the judiciary and legislature. Beyond quality, the buildings, when completed, will stand as icons of beauty, culture, and excellence.
A prominent symbol of the Gombe State Free Armed Zone, this building design draws inspiration from the rich cultural heritage of the state. It seamlessly blends modern architectural principles with traditional elements, resulting in a timeless and iconic structure that will stand the test of time. This impressive complex, on 2 suspended floors, covering an area of over 8,500 square meters, houses a comprehensive range of facilities essential for ease of legislative procedures, including the legislative chamber, office for the speaker and his associated staff, office for the deputy speaker and his associated staff, office for all legislative members as well as legislative aid officers, library, conference hall, banquet hall, meeting rooms, committee rooms, media, press rooms, administrative office, account office, legislative and reporterial offices, support staff offices.
Assuring you of our full commitment to deliver this iconic project to the satisfaction of the government of Gombe State. No effort will be spared in order to execute this project to the highest required standards as designed by Artec, who's one of the best design firms, if not the best, of West Africa.
The Gombe 3M Zone is part of the Capital City Master Plan to transform the metropolis into an aesthetic, functional, and modern city with appropriate infrastructure and public services.
This is a GDP4, and we call it city center. And this city center, it has been done for over 25 years. And now, by this vision of His Excellency, we are going to have a befitting city center. That is what some people are calling it central area, where we have the legislative, the executive, and the judiciary in Abuja. It is like a replica of it.